What's going on, Geezie Army? MrAGeezie here, bringing you a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle here. This time it's up against Acire. Acire's got that Gliscor, Ninetales, Dragonite, Jolteon, it's got the Azumarill, and the Umbreon, while I've got my Heatran, Bisharp, Breloom, Blissey, Garchomp, and my Rotom Wash. So some pokes I don't normally use here. I just wanted to try something different, so we did. Now looking at Akire's team, I'm looking at possibly two stall pokes with the Gliscor and the Umbreon, Azumarill with that possible belly drum, and then of course there's Dragonite, who's awesome, period. Okay, got two flying types that'll be able to avoid earthquakes, and we've got really two that are weak to earthquakes. So I see some good things on our team. I see some chances for me to take opportunities, but I have to take out certain pokes, and I also see stalls. So what's going to happen here? One way to find out, that's to get straight into the battle here. Here we go. Acire is issuing a challenge. By the way, music provided by Glitch City. Check her out, guys. Check her channel out. Loki's going to come out, and I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Heatran. So immediately, if it is a Toxic Stall Umbreon, she's going to have to switch out because the fact that Still is not affected by Toxic. Now, I kind of figured she might, so I actually re-switched out to something that could take on a Water Poke if she did bring in a Water Poke. And sure enough, look at that. Brought out my Breloom, and she brings in Azumarill. The predictions, I'm telling you, was awesome here. We're going to go ahead and run Bullet Seed, and Bullet Seed is going to wreck Azumarill with a crit hit on the first one. She is going to get the Citrus Berry off, but that's not going to be enough to allow her to survive here. The second Bullet Seed is going to be enough to take out the Azumarill, and all of a sudden, just like that, we are up 6 to 5 at this point. And I'm going to lose a little bit of health because I am Life Orb. You know, got to get that extra damage here. And she's going to go ahead and come out with Ninetales. Nice, shiny looking Ninetales. It looks actually awesome. Really awesome. I think shiny Ninetales looks amazing. It's like the dark side. I'm going to go ahead and switch out my Breloom because I don't want him to sit out there and take any damage. I'm going to send out Heatran hoping for a fire attack so I can go ahead and absorb it with Flash Fire. And then also my fire attacks are going to be strengthened with the Sun Up. I do get a Fire Blast, I strengthen up, she's going to withdraw, and I am predicting she's probably going to go to Dragonite or Gliscor, and Gliscor comes out. I run Earth Power, it's not going to affect her. She gets that poison off, so once again, if she's going to try to Toxic me, it's not going to work, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out to Rotom, because Rotom can do a lot of damage to Gliscor, and be levitating, be able to totally avoid the attacks of Earthquake. So Loki's going to come out next. Loki is the Umbreon now. Obviously, Umbreon's going to be able to damage my Rotom Wash here. We're going to go ahead and run Hidden Power, which is Ice. Get that crit, but it's obviously not going to do much. We're going to go ahead and Volt Switch out here, do some damage on the Loki, and we're going to go ahead and switch out to, guess who? That's right, it's my Bisharp, a different Still type, in case she decides to run that Toxic now. Instead, she runs Foul Play. Now, since I am a Dark type, I am going to be able to resist it a little bit. It's not very effective, but, you know, that's still a lot of damage right there. So we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of recovery here. I mean, that's enough damage to where if I threw a sub up, it's not going to survive. She is going to withdraw and send out Ninetales. Get that sun back up, and obviously I'm weak to fire, so I don't want to be around for that. There's a drought, but here's the problem. Since I've got my Bisharp, I get my sub up, which is amazing, trust me. Sub up on my Bisharp and lefties. Oh, we are in business. Business. So, Ninetales is going to use Fire Blast. Unfortunately for me, it does hit, so my sub is going to, like, die, disintegrate, whatever you want to say. With the sun up, too, yeah, it's going to disintegrate and evaporate, whatever. We're going to go ahead and run Low Sweep on the Ninetales. Number 1, to do some damage. Number 2, to lower the speed of the Ninetales. Now I have a choice. Do I want to stay in and try to attack? Do I want to sub and hope for a miss, or do I just want to Sucker Punch? In this case, I Sucker Punch, hoping to do enough damage on Ninetales, and fortunately for me, I get a crit, and I take out the Ninetales. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Oh, man, so we're going to go ahead and get that lefties recovery here, and Dragonite's going to come out. Now, with Dragonite coming out, depending on what moves it has, I'm going to be able to take it mostly. Unfortunately, this Dragonite is carrying Fire Punch, so, yeah. Not so happy. In fact, I'm wondering if this is the Dragonite I gave her with Fire Punch and Thunder Punch. But anyways, we're going to switch out to my Rotom Wash, get the the Hidden Power with the Ice, and Yeah, I should have known. Weakness policy. Weakness policy on Dragonite, and here comes an Outrage. Now I'm kind of in big trouble, because Outrage on the Dragonite may be strong enough just to run through the rest of my team. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for coming. We kind of know what's going to happen. Wait! I'm kidding. That's not what's going to happen. We're going to send out my Garchomp, and he is a Scarf Garchomp, getting this Dragon Claw off, able to finish off the Dragonite. So immediately, Dragonite is done. Out comes Thor. Thor is the Manectric. Now, I would love to run Earthquake here. Here comes Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is going to hit us. And yeah, it's going to go ahead and drop our special defense. We're going to go ahead and run Dragon Claw again because we're locked in. And it does a lot of damage, but not enough to take out the Jolteon, which is unfortunate, but you know, that is what it is. We're going to get another Dragon Claw off, and that is going to be enough to finish off the Jolteon. Jolteon goes down now, and next she's going to come out with Gliscor. Now, all I've got is Dragon Claw. Now, I'm going to go ahead and run it to see how much damage I get. And after seeing that it only did a quarter damage, there's really no reason for me to stay in. I am going to take an Earthquake, and I am going to go ahead and go down and out. She's going to get Toxic Recovery from Poison Hill. And now it's like, great, what did I do? I just came in there to die. We're going to send out Heatran. My Heatran's a little different, and it surprises a lot of people. First of all, we've got that Air Balloon, and we're going to go ahead and run Hidden Power. My Hidden Power is Ice. And BAM! Gliscor done and out. Took care of that Stall Poke. I still got that Umbreon Stall Poke to worry about though, so yeah, buddy, there he is. The Umbreon comes in. We're gonna go ahead and run Flash Cannon on him because it's Stab Attack. Why not? Let's see how much we get. And what? Wait, that's it? Oh god. Here comes the Wish. The Wish, which we figured would happen, and now we'll probably get a Protect and then maybe a Foul Play, possibly, is what you'd imagine. I used Flamethrower just to see if I can get a burn. Didn't happen. Get some kind of residual damage. And Loki's back up to full health. We're going to go ahead and run a Flamethrower just to see if we can get a burn and get fortunate enough. We do a quarter damage. Here comes Foul Play. That's not going to do that much to me because I'm not an attacking poke. Foul Play is based off of your attack. If it's like incredibly high, then you're good to go. Loki's going to run Wish again, of course. And obviously we know what's going to happen next. I'm going to go ahead and run Flamethrower. Yay. Everybody predicted that, right? Here comes a Foul Play. Fortunately for me, he went for Foul Play. Possibly thinking I was going to switch out. I don't know. There goes that Wish. It comes through. We're going to go ahead and get another Flamethrower off. So we've done some damage. Not enough to take it out, but we've done some damage. Here comes another Wish. I need a crit so bad. So bad. Here comes a Protect. So it's like, great. She is trying to stall out here with that Loki. Here comes that Wish, and guess who's nearly back up to full health again? It's Loki. So we're going to go ahead and run Flamethrower, hoping for that burn. Burn hacks, come on. Here comes another Foul Play. Foul Play is going to hurt really bad, enough to take out my Heatran with a crit hit. But I'm kind of okay with that because that allows for me to get a clean switch. And we send out Blissey. I know a lot of y'all are like, why would you send out Blissey? Well, Blissey's awesome, first of all. Blissey's awesome. And then also, I can get a Toxic off as well. So, Toxic's happening right now. And yeah. Even though he's got Synchronize, which is going to allow for me to be Toxic, and it's got that Lumberry, I'm okay with that. So here I am taking a Toxic damage. We're going to go ahead and run, she's going to run Foul Play again. Firefly Acire. It's going to damage me a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to run Toxic and be good to go. So now it's just a waiting game really now. Can I outlast this Umbreon? I mean, it's Toxic, so it's going to pile up eventually. It will. Cross my fingers, it will. Oh, jeez. Okay, so Foul Play is coming again. It's going to do some damage to us. Not enough to take us out, so we're still good. We're going to go ahead and run a Charge Beam. Charge Beam is going to allow for our special attack to raise. And then I saw how much it did, and I was like, okay, there's really no point. There's really no point in running Charge Beam right now. In fact, I should remove this attack on my guy. Or so I'm thinking. Hurt by Poison. Here comes a Psychic attack. Psychic, we find out, is his other move. It's not going to do much against my Blissey. We're going to go ahead and get a Soft Boiled off just to stall off this Toxic stall. that Loki is trying to run Firefly Acire here. Now there goes the Toxic, and of course it's piling damage. It's piling damage. It doubles every time, or it's supposed to double every time, base damage wise. So we're going to go ahead and switch out my Blissey, and the reason why is for a few reasons, but number one, so Toxic doesn't pile up on her. And plus we figured he was going to run Wish, so we'll get a clean switch. And then not only that, if he wants to stay in, you know, if I really wanted to, I could attack with my Breloom with a Mach Punch. But instead we're going to run Swords Dance, just in case he runs Protect. Just in case, you know. We get that Swords Dance off, and he runs Psychic. So much for her thinking they're going to run Protect. It's super effective, does a lot of damage to us. He's going to recover with Wish, but that Toxic has been piling up. It's been piling up, takes him down halfway. And then here comes the Mach Punch. Mach Punch is going to do a crazy amount of damage to Loki, get that crit, and Loki is going to faint. Finally finishing this battle off. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Finally finishing this battle off with Acire. Let me know what y'all think about this battle. I thought it was pretty good. I know we had that stall going. I'm not a big fan of stall, but you know what? Sometimes, you know, she didn't do it distastefully. Let me put it that way, okay? If it was done distastefully, then that's something. But I respect the way she did it. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for coming by. Smash that like button, share the battle video, and until next time, guys, see ya. Catch 'em all.